Happy Saturday, Traders. Welcome to episode 961, I think, of the show. You couldn't be doing anything because of Corona, but it is the weekend, so you're here, and I appreciate it, of course. So, just starting out the stream, I want to get it over with Ethereum. So, hey, you know what, man? The idea I had, market remained irrational a little bit longer than one could stay solvent, I guess, but shame on me for not waiting for a fib extension, where, you know, you go from your high point here to your low point, and this nearly hit a 1-4-1-4 fib extension, which is the max. You go any higher than that, everything's invalidated. There's no chance for a cipher, potential cipher, or dragon. This is it. So nothing above $200 or $199. What's up, Jacob? Yeah, hype 961, dude. Such a special number. You know, I know it's 961 on all our refrigerators or something, dude. But thank you, man. So, what did Ethereum really do? It, you know, huge engulfing candle. Here's interesting things. It's like 191.57. We regard it and understand that it is historical and critical. Well, we're above it right now. We're only just now back testing it for the first time on this 4-hour candle, pretty much for real. But I'm sorry, after making a slightly higher high once more, you have even lower levels of positive momentum. Of course, it just keeps building again, but this is it, man. Anything above 198, you can forget about any kind of potential dragon or harmonic that could eventually end up turning into something like this, where it ends up being a huge bullish cipher pattern. For now, it's just you got to remain patient and understand this is potentially a reversal area. And let me show you 193.37, or sorry, 191.57 again, so you can understand where we're at. I mean, just first off, right here, look. I mean, you can see price action historically over and over and freaking over again. Look at these up thrusts. The up thrust that got you all the way to 198. That's exactly what happened. A scrubby up thrust that brought you up to these levels. But historically, multiple times when we've done that, look where you've eventually gone after failing to break it. Also support. Also resistance. Support, more support, whatever. You know, so lots of support here and then lots of resistance, okay? Critical reversal point or continuation point. So this is where you are. You're slightly above it. Barely above it, and you're showing literal levels of buyer exhaustion at this point. So the question is, when you're showing buyer exhaustion, how do you remain above that critical support resistance? You may not, and that is the whole point of this identified dragon XABC. And where we could go, there's targets to the downside. Like your first target's 165 in this situation. Second target's 157 or 159. Okay, so just wanted to, that's like yesterday we were talking about it being bearish. It's even more bearish now. But, you know, you could argue that it might be more bearish now because there's even more divergence. Okay. Sorry, man. So we can go to Bitcoin now, just getting this coffee in me and all that, just hanging out, having and trying to, you know, relax, enjoy my Saturday with y'all. Seems like there's reports coming out that Kim Jong-un is done. So Kim Jong done. All right, that's it. You know, vegetative state, but that's, you know, it's done. So what's gonna happen now? Guarantee you, there's gonna be some sort of Chinese influence that's probably already infiltrated their government. And they're going to reap the benefits of this probably more than anybody, okay? And that includes the North Korean people, sadly. How's keto? It's going well. Going well. Not many cravings. But just still, you know, I mean, on the tail end of the second week now. So still getting adapted. I know it's weird. It's weird. When you eat, you're full all the time. I don't know, I just don't really get hungry anymore. I like that aspect of keto. Well, we can look at that. We can look at everything, man. We got all the power to go to any chart, I guess, right? So keep in mind, 1414. This is the pretty much the end of the line for any kind of XABCD cipher. So you got to think this is it. And you know, you stay above 193 long enough, you might have a big route at the upside, just because that is critical. When you bounce as support for real, like, you know, when we've dumped and we've hit this level, we've had huge rallies and reversals to the upside. When we've hit this level before, you know, you up thrust through it a multitude of times, but then reject it and then dump hardcore to the downside. So understand, it's not always about breaking a critical support resistance. It is always the follow through price action after it. Okay? Because support resistance that are critical get broken all the time. That doesn't mean jack. Okay. So Bitcoin, done nothing. Altcoins been able to flourish due to this lack of, I mean, you can talk about volatility. There was some. I mean, today, you know, earlier, Bitcoin got all the way up to 7,700. I think we've seen scam wicks before on the weekend, haven't we? These scam wicks over here. Scam wicks weekends. So nothing out of the ordinary there. You know, flag that it looked like is kind of not a flag anymore. I don't even know what this structure is. Looks just more like Bart Simpson, maybe. Either bullish rectangle stuff or, again, Bart Simpson, where you break a critical area, you guard it as support, but look, man, I don't know. Like, let's go to the Bitstamp chart, because we're not done. There's unfinished business on Bitcoin. This is why I think it's like maybe bullish consolidation, even though it could obviously reverse the downside. We already have targets the downside if like it was to happen, where like the first, like a square up 7,100. This is what I'm saying. Unfinished business on Bitcoin. The structure, even a conservative measured move here, is around 8,000, and we haven't technically even squared up yet. Very close. You've tested that 7780 area before, but this is what I'm saying. It's like the pause in the impulse consolidating, and you think one more leg up would get you to a multitude of resistances, just important areas where you've got at that 79.50. It's a golden retrace from the high, the 61.8% retrace. You got the 200-day moving average, and of course the measure move of, I mean, potentially this previous scrub structure. Call it inverse head and shoulder. You can call it whatever you want. It's just the size of the structure and a breakout of a neckline. Okay, you're just not there yet. So it's like maybe we're just pausing because it's the weekend. Yeah, right. I'm not going vegan, man. No way. William, I don't know. I mean, everyone's reporting the vegetative state, but I think it's only TMZ that's reporting him dead. So I don't know. Hey man, if you remember during the presidential election, TMZ was one of the only reliable sources. Everything else had gone full cucked. So 2016. Anyway, we won't talk about it. So that's Bitcoin, how we could maybe get to higher prices, but not much higher, right? Not too much more to go, $500 or so. We go back to Bitcoin. We go to another chart on Bitcoin. We're looking at log scale, giving a very fresh look on, some analysis on Bitcoin, where you have two upsloping converging trend lines. I mean, going sideways long enough, you go down. Think about hitting 7K and then rallying again all the way up to 8,100. I mean, like, holy crap. There are ways to go higher and still remain inside of this structure in log scale, okay? Give me sound check too, because I never know anymore. It's ridiculous, dude. All right, let me I gotta do something real quick, okay? Oh, of course. So look at Ethereum for a second. I want to fix this crap. So yeah, like on Binance, it's weird. No, Coinbase is weird compared to Binance. Binance we've been looking at, it hit a 1414 pretty much, and on Coinbase it only hit a 1272. So different fib extensions, but still showing the same form of exhaustion on the MACD on the 4-hour. All right, farewell. Sounds good. Thanks. Good to hear. Stop being obsessed with Hex, okay? Please. This is a TA channel. And things that go straight up normally come straight down in time when you give it enough time. So... gosh. Hold on. It's killing me, man. Alright, I think we're good now. Sweet. Yeah, Litecoin. I was looking at that. It's a day, I think. Oh, yeah, since we looked at Bitcoin, Ethereum, I guess we can look at Litecoin. Yeah, these freaking contacts, I gotta get rid of them. I mean, like, I don't know what to do. It's like... yeah, unfortunately, this is one that, is underperforming. It's not even up today. It's down. That's not good. You know, I was looking at it just open-mindedly, whatever you want to say, and using the wick on the bottom, which I've been excluding that for a lot of assets like Ethereum Classic, but it's just kind of interesting, right? I mean, you could use the wick on the bottom and it's the heart line, right? Or you could not use the wick and just use the previous low point. I mean, there's not that much respect on the heart line going that way, right? There's like more respect here. So, I mean, look at the go down to $35, touch the bottom of it for a round again. I don't know, man. I'm just saying, like, this was $7,400 for Bitcoin, where $47 is for Litecoin. That means Bitcoin's up. It's up here. You know, this underperformance. No harmonic or anything. I mean, I see it, but it's like a 70% retrace, which is in no man's land. The only time that a 7% retrace would suffice is if you had a lower low here, and it could end up being some sort of shark or something, but you just don't have that. I'm sorry. It's a higher low. So, I mean, your first target's $47. You got to break that. If you do that, you could... yeah, resistances. I mean, looking like... I mean, that's what you've hit. You hit the 47 is the target. I mean, after that, though... huh. I mean, you're probably looking like $56. And that's near the 50... you just go the 50% retrace. You know, if you break 47, then you could maybe see a $12, $13 move to the upside from there. But just not really impressive. I mean, there are altcoins across the market that are impressive today. Litecoin's just not one of them. And you know, if you look at this on the weekly, that's what I was doing today, just screwing around. That's like, you know, you got that bullish divergence down here. It's so nice. You got that low, you got that slightly lower low. Hey, man, that's like shortening of the thrust stuff too. Man, very little follow through, and it's taking so much time. And look, man, I mean, $47. It's a pretty critical area. And on the weekly, I mean, there's no real resistance above you on Litecoin until 63.80, if you can believe it. But it's just like, it's not a dragon because the head's weird, but you got to think about, I mean, if that is the head, then you've got the foot, the hump, the second foot, and then the breakout point is $52.57 or so. Like, you know, it's a moving target whenever you get there. You're going to break that. I mean, then you'd be targeting like this on the weekly. This could take forever if it's to ever play out. My God, man, you're looking for like $99 as a target. I mean, seriously, that's the 618 from the height of the structure that is very large, significant, discernible on this time scale. I mean, that's that peak from 2019. You're just looking like here, $99, man. It'll be a target of a dragon or just geometrical breakout point. And if it's not a dragon, then fine. Be conservative and say, all right, we'll test our luck with 84 being a target, and then the second target could be $99. This could take freaking months, man, but Gotta like at this low we're seeing, you're showing very nice bullish divergence in the MACD. But not only that, it's like class. I mean, is it class A? I mean, there's like class A bullish divergence on the RSI. I mean, you can see it, right? I mean, that's kind of real. Even though you're not over sold where you're showing it, you normally like seeing it in oversold territory. But anyway, I mean, just look from this low to this low. Clearly higher levels of relative strength on both these lows than this one. So that's a form kind of a divergence if you're talking about maybe a double bottom on the weekly. So I think in time there could be lots of upside for Litecoin. Right, assuming you don't fall below 22 bucks, then come down. You could always back test it, but at this point, man, it's time to break 47 bucks and then eventually break this trend line, and then we could start retracing. Oh my god, man, y'all fighting about stuff. Well, I mean, I don't even know. We'll just go ahead and do it, man. Right?
You should leave immediately.
There we go. Easy. Easiest play of my life, man. No respect on the 1 hour? What does that mean, Virtual Coinist? No respect. I don't know. If I'm looking at the weekly, I'm not very concerned with the 60-minute, right? A whole bunch of weekend nothing going on the 60-minute, man. Like, ascending broadening wedge, I guess, right? Oh my god, hidden bullish divergence. But, again, man, like, have fun with the 60-minute. Alright, have fun. Just not I like the 4 hour, the daily, the weekly. 60 minutes, okay, but you get it, man. Oh my god. Dude, I can't see like anything with these contacts in, man. What's up, Margie? Zatch H. The boss, Matt TV. What's up, Russian Troll? You think so, man? Well, a couple altcoins might be implying that, you know. A Link here. Dude, y'all got to see this, man, on Link. We looked at it yesterday on stream, but man, I just didn't put it together. But this was my visualization on Link in the end. Oh my god, man, right? Am I crazy here? Yeah. This is I mean, like, of course, we can get more bullish on higher prices, you know, but dude, you've got some serious looking divergence the whole freaking way up on both oscillators. I mean, upsloping, converging price action after a stupendous run. Look, the impulse and then the pause in the trend is the consolidation that just is continuing on up, but you're nearing and getting closer to that apex. Probability increases that a dump would happen. You've already got targets. Targets on Link to the downside be 348, 336. You still haven't broken out yet, though. And it might require help from Bitcoin to dump. But we just don't know, man. If Bitcoin rallies the upside, then this may fail completely. Or we come up to test 12.4 cents again. Or we test, I mean, the top of the freaking wedge where you're at like $4.08. That's always possible, man. That's the whole point of the market. Can stay rational longer than you can stay solvent. It can stay inside these patterns longer than you would expect or think, right? I don't think Link is going crazy. I think it's like awesome. Like it could be showing a very nice edge on the market for an opportunity to make money, because that's how it works, right? You know, technical analysis gives us an edge on the market when it presents itself. And when there is no edge on the market via technical analysis, who knows? Go get a coin and flip it, dudes. But most low IQ people, like the smugness guy, he thinks it's voodoo, like whatever. Like that's the way institutions like, you know, funds back in the 70s, they called it voodoo too, but now it's actual literal voodoo to not believe in TA at a hedge fund or institution. $0.10, dude, I would not look at it like that. I would look at it like, hey man, you can trade an asset tied to a stable coin that's tied to the US dollar, the world reserve currency, and so like that's it. When you start talking about Bitcoin pairs, man, you understand how stupid and inefficient it is to trade Bitcoin pairs. I mean, like, go ahead and be like, I'm stacking Satoshis, but it's like, fees are absorbent. They're stupid, like crazy fees to trade, like in crypto. And then you're talking about, oh, okay, well, I'm gonna trade something that's tied to Bitcoin that is not stable. And so, like, if I get stopped out of the trade, the Bitcoin pair trade, then I get stopped out into an asset that's not stable that could be the reason why the underlying asset you're trading is dumping. So then you get stopped out into something that's dumping hard and you lose more value, right? And not only that, you have to make 4 transactions with 4 fees, a fee per transaction to be finished, to be settled up completely into the US dollar. So who cares? I'm just talking about something that is tied to the US dollar and it's simple. Keep it simple. No, I get you 0.1, 1.0. Sorry, dude. So that's a link that looked kind of similar. I mean, you could say the same thing. Is it a dragon? You could call it a dragon all you want. You just have an interesting little edge here. I mean, you have just the structure where, and I don't know how much you can say Ethereum has that. I mean, you could anchor 1 and 2. I mean, I get it, right? It's like a lot of white space here. It's like Ethereum trying to have the same school of thought. It is different, man. It is definitely different. So, oh my God, is it a wedge? Maybe, dude. 1 and 2. Like, okay, 1, 2, 3, 4. Close to 5, my God. And you're just near it. Look at the apex. You're very close to the apex. I mean, this is when patterns do reverse to the downside between 50 and 75% of their maturation. So you could argue you're nearing the end of the line. Everything's coming together. It looks very interesting. Am I crazy here? At all? Maybe? Yeah, maybe you're crazy, dude. Hello? Anybody? What do I expect on a Saturday, dude? Let's see. It can't be a bearish bat. It certainly cannot be a bearish bat on golds. It's almost like cup with handle type psychology. But why can it not be? Can someone tell me why this can't be a bat, though it looks like, oh my God, maybe, but why is it not a bat here? Physically, why can it not be a bat? Tell me, chat. I'll wait. I'm on strike until someone answers. What's up, Neil? What's up, Nefarious? That's right. Schwab and Phil got it, dude. Sir Charles, we'll count him too. So good job, y'all. That's right, because we have a lower low. Okay, a lower low here. If this was a higher low than this, then it would be a bat. So what would it be considered? What would it really be considered if it was anything? Chat. What harmonic? Because it can be. It could be. I mean, I don't know. I'm asking y'all questions. It's not really Sorry. It would be a bearish shark, if anything. Yeah. Where you don't, A to B doesn't even matter. It can be anything. Bearish sharks, though, are interesting because they can be, there are two PCZs on a shark. The 88.6% retrace or the 113% retrace, which is up here at 1757, which is right near what? 1762. Let's look left. I don't even want to blink anymore, dude. Every time I blink, it screws my vision up. Can't even see. Let's just go to the daily. God. 1762. It's a high. It's like peaks. Between 1715 and 1750 and 1762. So that's near the PCZ of the bearish shark. But the 886 is also a reversal point, so it's tricky, man. It's like not an easy one. All right, so yeah, you reversed there, but again, this could rally, and we could see. You get it, right? It's 1758. Are we cool? Does that make sense? Ashley, it's going well. Man, thanks for asking. Someone asked earlier. We talked about it a little bit. So Trading Junkie, yeah, Shark Connect. You need that poster, that Harmonics poster. Memorize it, dude. Memorize the poster. Become learned. Be the master of harmonics. But you must master Fibonacci first. And if you haven't seen my How to Fibonacci video that is not monetized, it's on my landing page of my YouTube channel, and if you don't find it there, go to the education tab on the YouTube landing page. Watch it, How to Fibonacci. Get a coffee, it's 16 minutes long. Sit there, watch it, and maybe watch it again if you're so inclined. Okay. All right, so we'll see. I mean, it could. I mean, 886. It did reverse, right? So I mean, from 1738, from the reversal point, it went all the way down to 1711. But it's a bullish, super bullish trend. It's gold. The fundamentals are there. Technicals are there. It's strong, man. It's real strong. It's like instead of looking for shorting opportunities on gold, it's probably better to look for value areas for a long, because of the trend that is so bullish. And again, the fundamentals. We got the printing press, brrr, right? All right, let's go to, that's gold. Let's go to engine. So engine, man. I mean, you go to the, so on the daily, it looks like, you know, you don't even have to call it an inverse head and shoulders, right? It wasn't like great, but you can see like maybe left shoulder, head, right shoulder. Not really, but either way, it's like a neckline developed. So a structure was there, was created. And really, once you broke that structure, look, you had a break, hook, and go confirmation off of that neckline. And 100% measure move was 17.5 cents. You're not there. You hit an 88% retrace, and you almost hit 100% retrace. That off a little bit. Yeah. So the deepest retrace, Mariana Trench, overbought as heck, 78. Last time we saw a 78 was February 5th. So great stuff on engine, you know, and that's, let's hide all that on the 4 hour. It's not really relevant. What the heck? Sorry, man. So in the 4 hour, you know, we had it. Same stuff though, right? It's like neckline structure. You obviously hit that measure move, and then like the channel we were in was beautiful. You broke out of it to the upside because of maybe the context of the daily. I mean, once you broke this resistance, there's not as much resistance above you, and so you've just been able to rally on up with Bitcoin lacking in volatility. Sweet. I know, I need glasses. Yeah, I have glasses, I just haven't gotten the lens filled, the lens prescription filled. Oh yeah, I forgot. What is it? Hey man, we're talking about chalkboard, we nerds. Hold on. I don't know why it's doing that. What the heck, man? Huh? That's broken, man. What the heck? That's not supposed to happen. Oh, here we go. Hey man, I'm in the chalkboard, dude. Hey man. Sorry, let me fix this up a little bit. What was it? Is it nerd? Can't remember what I typed in. I don't know, class. Or teacher maybe, is it, right? I don't know, man. Maybe this. Ew, that's weird, dude. Yeah, I'm a teacher. Hello. So dumb, dude. Like, man, I lost all my saved things, my saved favorites. Sucks, dude. I don't know, man. It's whatever, dude. Sorry, man. Let me change it up. Just take it off, man. What the heck? What's going on in my face? Nah, dude, we're good. All right, so 15.3. What are these resistances? 886. I mean, oh yeah, man. It's like the high from February 20th. I think you go further back. It's also no, maybe not resistance. Jeez, on engine. Huh. What is it, man? I think that was it. Oh, great, dude. So, I don't know how much higher it's going to go. Hey, at least we got targets. I mean, 20.6 cents is the 1272 if you ever broke 17.5 cents or you broke the, previous red resistance high. So, excuse my French. Yeah. There doesn't have to be a reason why an asset or an altcoin could explode on the weekend, low volume. It happens, man. And it truly does. Look at VeChain though, up 3.6%. It was up. Let's look at what it's doing. It's like hitting this resistance somewhat. I mean, just where you had it, like you dumped, and you're just now making these higher highs, higher lows, and it's like, all right, you're right there. You're trying to break it, man. But we're just using the wick here because what else can you even do at this point? I mean, we're gonna disregard it. High to low. I mean, you're exceeding a 618. Next target's 4.4 tenths of 1 cent. You can disregard the wick if you want. Just use this high, and then you get fixed extensions. And we're touching a 1414 like the Jesus and no higher. The 1618 is confluent with the 786. So that is the next target if you ever do break this 1414. There you go, man. It's VeChain doing things. Sure. Any plans? Not really, man. Just, no. my god, man. Better just take out my left contact and just throw it in the toilet. Stupid. Thanks for the 452 people hanging out with me on this stream. Thanks for the 159 likes. Just looking at altcoins, man. Just looking at different assets. Okay. So another asset or another S coin that has not moved today is Monero, where it's hit a 50% retrace. No, I know, man. It's like small patterns, larger pattern, like Bitcoin, right? We size it up same way as Bitcoin. So just from that major peak up here to the major low, halfway mark and no higher. No edge really on, there's no like buyer exhaustion on the 4 hour right now. Maybe 60 minute is showing us something. Yeah, 60 minutes disgusting, dude, right? It's like high, same high. Look at these. Dude, look at this. This is like telling you impending price action reversal to the downside, like very, very, very soon. But I don't know, man. It's Weekend Warrior Edition. And it's the 60 minutes, so that combination, dude. Right? This with this, normally not good, but if Bitcoin rises to the upside, XMR is going to run to the upside more and break that 50% retrace. But we know where we are. If you break this, the first target 66.85. Gonna be probably impossible without Bitcoin. Okay, look out. Guess what you never did? You never back tested this little neckline you broke. That's down at $58. You could easily see that with this. Food for thought. Bonacci, that is a Fibonacci guy. I mean, like, that's the nickname, son of Bonacci. Leonardo Bonacci. Oh, LAB. Monk S, right? Monk freaking S. Monk S for Ethereum and Link. At least the others aren't really so much showing all these bearish signs. That's okay. So we're just focusing on the ones that are showing bearish potential, right? I mean, it's like an edge on the market. It's hard to argue and say you don't have an edge here. You do. For, the market or the chart is telling us it seems like there is a higher probability where we are now, we would be seeing lower prices first before going to higher prices. Just based on the structure of the pattern, the harmonic stuff, the 14141272, and then the continuation of bearish divergence on the 4 hour. And this is at, you get it, right? A very critical support resistance. I mean, showing this much exhaustion at somewhere like this is like what dreams are made of. That's like what you want. Like if we flip the chart over, think about it, man. You have a falling wedge on Ethereum. After selling off tremendously, you went from the peak of $90 all the way down to $192. Dang, you lost so much value, Kappa. But look where we are. Very strong ice line where you've already gone and touched that, right? At the highest point last night. And you're showing bullish divergence at a critical support after losing all this value. Half your value, whatever. Oh, bullish dragon maybe? Alright, you kind of get and understand where I'm coming from here. Maybe that gives a little bit more context. Chat, are we cool?
Is that a joint?
Will you have a look at in Telsa SA 4 hours where would one fib from short term? I know it's a gamble.
Gamble Connect. Not this, dude. It's like I click on, type in I. There we go. Yeah, gamble. That's real, man. Wasn't this the one that had the wedge or whatever, and then it like dumped or something? I just continue to dump. This is what I'm. It's like it might be something, right, dude? It might be a wedge, but didn't it like break and just going nowhere? I don't know, man. It's like it broke out. gosh, dang, man. Oh, just continuing on here, man. Intel sat. SA. So low. Lower low. Lowest low. Mother of God, you've got yourself quadruple MACD bullish divergence on the daily. This is what, dude? This is what dreams could be made of. It's getting ready to pop. I'll just do it like this, man. I mean, you see this. Like, scale it in for you. These are, each one of these little islands is a lower level on price. So quadruple MACD, bullish divergence. Jesus. And this is maybe the shortening of the thrust here on a breakout of a wedge. And look, on the RSI, the continuation of bullish divergence. Dead. I mean, it's like...
Look here! Look, listen!
So targets, easy to target. If this was the bottom, we have no idea, man. You got that right. You have no idea because it hasn't moved any. But if this was truly the bottom and we were to lift off, which, man, look at this. You know, you're showing all the divergence, and then you move up, you don't do anything, and it's like, are you gonna start actually having price action reverse to the upside? Or are you just gonna be a scrub punk and just have positive Momo and go nowhere? That's not good, and then we just dump again. All right, so if this really was gonna reverse soon on the breakout, the walkout, first target is 442. Second target would be 530. That's it, dude. I mean, that's like how it is. It's just continued on. You brought this up before. It looked okay. And now it's like even friggin' better, man. Even crazier. What's up, dude? Thanks for the sub. Dude, you already subbed. I don't even know why you resubbed. But, okay. Middle-aged mutant turtles. I don't think that's how it works, dude. Put it in the Patreon, King Louis. Yeah, I mean, it's one. I mean, dude. Yeah, I guess. I mean, you're at all-time lows, though. That's. Jeez, man. All-time. Maybe we get a spring here. This is what could give us the spring we need to get back above this 150. ATL and not Atlanta. I must break you to the upside. You got to break back above 150 soon, or you're screwed. But this is great. This is really weak price action. You got to understand, right? If that's all-time lows and that's some sort of ice line, last line of defense area, then you got to think, man. This is it. This is all you're getting. There's no major break, you know, like when USO broke that critical all-time low level, it started dumping. This is it. This is all you can muster as sellers. That's pathetic. And that's how a reversal could happen. A spring above 150.
Bruh.
All right. Hype in the chat for something. Yeah, exactly. 3 likes away from 200. Hype in the chat for that. Meh, whatever. Okay, so great look at I. That just seems like it's overdone. It seems like the shortening of the thrust has appeared, and the shortening of the thrust is when we've broken out. It doesn't look like anything now, but it could be ready for a reverse of the upside. But dude, the weekly is giving you no help. The weekly sucks, dude. Gross. So it's either up or zero. Can't get much worse than that. What's up, David Coins? Hey, Fit Coach Marshall, you should join the Discord. And then when you go to the Discord, you can go to the Educational Resources tab, and there's an abundant amount of educational resources for you to, you know, like look to see, hey, man, I'll buy that, I'll order that, I'll do this, I'll do that, right? So that would be better than me saying it. So go there, okay? Check it out. Does a butterfly pattern have to hit fib exactly on point C? Or can it vary between the three? Oh, it can vary. Yeah. You're talking about C, so that's like talking about butterfly. What? Butterfly would be a 786B. Yeah, 786. And then you can go between a 382, anything in between a 382 and I believe an 886. Yeah, it's an 886. Or anywhere in between, sure, yeah. And then up here, this is the butterflies between a 1272 and a 1618. It makes it trickier because it could reverse at any time, and that's why you literally on these patterns you have to get help to be able to discern maybe which fib node, the 1272, 1414, the 1618, which area it would reverse at. The oscillators would set you free and help you there, so you can have an edge, right? So, large range. The crab, though, the bullish crab, is a shallow retrace between a 382 and a 50%, no higher than a 50%. Otherwise, it becomes another pattern. And there is no in between the one. It's literally the 1618 is the pattern completion zone, price reversal zone, and that's where one would go short at a 1618. That makes sense. Okay. Same thing with B and C, 382 to 886. This is what makes it a different pattern. Okay.
Bruh.
Oh yeah, Intelsat in bankruptcy proceedings. Well, there you go. That's how your wedge may not play out at all. Gross. Really gross, dude. What's up, Tony, man? Oh, we go all day, man, into different harmonics and just like shifting what it looks like and all that, right? I mean, and, very simple. Like if this is the bearish crab pattern, then you go from the to target for the downside. You would measure anchor from the low point for your Fibonacci to your high point, and that's how you get your targets to the downside. It's like 50%, and then 618. Your targets, man, on the bearish crab pattern. Which I think in the Patreon, if you dig deep enough, you'll see analysis and educational segments on all these different patterns. So it does imply that it just to be happening, man, right? If it goes down, and then like on your oscillators, what you want to see is like on the way up with your price. You want to see your oscillators. Look like this by the time you get to that PCZ, where it's like bearish divergence, impending price action, reversal to the downside. That's price going up and then your oscillator going down, right? Bearish divergence at that PCZ. It's the strongest argument you could have for a trade, for a short or put, right? Okay, man. I'm talking about oscillators, right? Where it looks like this. Hey, it's a perfect example, all right? Let's just say that we hit a 1618. Well, you're showing bearish divergence, dude. It's supposed to look like that. That's the way you want it to look when you get there. Okay. Perfect. Thanks, Intelsat. Convenient oscillator look. Huh.
Bruh.
Russian trolls gifting toilet paper to people now. Well, that's very nice of you, dude. Okay. So Dash is up too. And Dash has got all kinds of resistance, man. Look at 87.64. I think it's a big one. A real big one. Oh yeah, it's $87, $88. Yeah, I mean it's like it's a peak and a valley here, $88. So yeah, I mean that's mega. You got to break that, man. But it's almost like same type of stuff where you've got like, it's not like, I'll show you this, man. Look, you start like this, and then you do this, and then you do this. So you're legging up like, and it will soon end. Okay, you keep legging up like this. That's an increased amount of demand, but eventually one of these demand lines break, and then it dumps. Okay, it's like, oh my god, you know, like we could look at this the same type of way here, where you've got XABC. What is the fib extension there? I don't know. Like a 144. It's almost it's very similar to Ethereum and its Fibonacci retracement. So and you're starting to build that divergence in the MACD. It's not mature. It could keep going up for sure. It's not as good looking as Ethereum at all. But
It's China to me. China.
Is that a joint?
Thanks, I enjoy helping me understand patterns. Cheers. 0.017983321 BCH.
David coins, yeah, man, you should be your own best friend in learning patterns. Yes, certainly. Thank you, man, for the $4.29 of something. Bitcoin Cash. It's gonna be worth $10 trillion in 2 seconds, man. Thanks, dude. David incoming. David. You're seeing a lot of uptrends and bullish inclination. Are you talking about inclination as in the increased angle of ascent on these trend lines? Yeah, but again, like, that happens when you start getting exhausted. You know, you could disregard this and just let's just mess around here. Oh yeah, dude, come on, dude. Like, look what's in development right now for Dash. I mean, that's super steep rise. That's like a rising wave. I mean, yeah, I know, I get this, but look at that. That's 4 touches. I take that back. That's 5 touches. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. And you actually have 2 here. So it's 6 touches on the way up and 2 on the bottom. So that's 8 touches, giving validity maybe to a wedge of some sort. Well, look out. But look how much room there is to continue on up. There's a lot. But you can't. I mean, it's hard to argue now if we look at it like that. 2 upsloping converging trend lines. That could very well be, you know, a reversal in the making. Good Lord. It's just another look, man. It's Saturday. Like, who else is just opening, like saying, hey, let's have an open mind and look at these assets in different ways? Who's doing that on a Saturday? So that's all I'm doing, man. Just hanging out with y'all. Yeah, I injected a little Lysol into my veins today. I feel good. I feel real good. Stay to the rags, man.
Stick_it_studio_rags tip $25. Somebody match this tip.
What's up, Studio at Studio? No, stay at Studio Rags. Thanks for the VeChain doing things in the jar. Interesting approach.
It's China to me.
Don't see that
China.
coming, but thank you, man.
Type in the chat toasted in pattern smile while mine BCH just for you. 0.017732886 BCH.
David! Thank you for the
Is that a joint?
Bitcoin Cash. Much love, dude. You say toasted TA? I mean, if you're so inclined, easy. You know, it's very easy going to my real form. This is my natural state. The other look, you know, it's just a filter. Did you even believe that if you've been watching this show for so long that you've been had and you've been getting bread TA for so long? Crazy, man. Fit Coach Marshall, I'm a little disappointed. I thought that we had a conversation just a few moments ago. Ouch. Guess he's not watching the stream, man. Chug chug has my god.
Match if jackpot.
Match if jackpot? There was no jackpot. Look at that coronavirus spinning. That's a lot of rip'ems, dude. Thanks, Chuggy Chug Face, for the attempt on my life. That's like a 9% chance triggering a chug. So that's technically matching Jimmy Ragsdale in a way. Launched, man. Yeah, it was launched. So yeah, I think it's so crazy about Kim Jong-un. I mean, he's like, it's over, dude. And he like killed off all his family, didn't he?
China to me. China. China.
Is that a
I watch
joint?
you all the time and toast. Well, that deserve BCH. 0.017732886 BCH.
Thank you, David, for the multitude 420 BCH contributions, dude. Really appreciate it. Yeah, China. Thanks, man. Toasted TA, that's what we're doing. Where did I hear that? What, that he's screwed? That it's over? I mean, like, it pretty much is. He's a vegetable now, so... Where did I hear that he killed all his, like, family members and stuff? Dude, that's, like, known, isn't it? Can someone back me up, or multiple people back me up on what he's done to his own family? Because he's, like, crazy? I mean, I couldn't imagine the amount of lunacy of a human being that thinks they're literally God. Because they were like born and taught to think that way. I mean, for their whole life, and it's complete affirmation from all the people the way they treat you too. I mean, you got to be some special kind of crazy. He had his brother killed. Oh, okay. No, I wasn't talking about Corona at all. This has nothing to do with coronavirus. The Kim Jong-un thing. Okay, well, his sister ain't bad, but good luck. I mean, in a regime like that.
Kim Jong-un dead.
Yeah, 4 strength, 4 stam, leather belts. Type of undead. Oh, I mean, in before, yeah, Warcraft players start having Kim Jong. You know, because like UD undead. I'm sure we'll see it, man. Yeah. Dude, this is like, I got to, this coffee just ran through me. But I have to break the seal for coffee, man. It's a shame, though, Chuggy Chug Face. You didn't get that trigger, man. Because it's like, I'll do it, but it's like, it's definitely been a minute since I've drank anything. So, like, one shot will get me effed up, probably because of keto. Isn't that true? Keto people? Alcohol wrecks you? Oh my god, man, these freaking contacts, dudes. His sister's expected to take over? Really? Lenzo, I think it was like paranoia and lunacy, right? Complete lunacy, insecurity, craziness. I mean, craziness we'll never see, we'll never experience. I didn't spin the wheel for Ragsdale. It's not a wheel spin day. Like, I will say it's, okay, we can do a wheel spin. Okay, but like, you know, I haven't decreed it as a wheel spin, so that's why I haven't spun yet. We'll see how this goes, man. I mean, I can't believe 6 freaking touches on this supply line now. It's starting to look really good. Anyway. So EOS, another underperformer today, in very interesting spot. Very interesting. It's like straight up. It doesn't get more perfect than this for a neutral pattern, I don't think. Dang it, dude. I'm trying to get this.
Women are the change of North Korea facts.
Are the change in North Korea? I think anything. I don't know, man. Like, we'll see. We will see. But again, I think it's gonna benefit China more than anything. So, what's up, Nug? Can we decree a wheel spin day, Dougie? I don't know, man. That's crazy, Davis. G. See, that's insane. But like, you got to think, will it fail and then come down to this demand line at 257 and then break the downside? It's all in Bitcoin. So whatever Bitcoin does is probably going to dictate EOS. You think at this point, since it's not moving with Bitcoin not being volatile, it's remaining not volatile with Bitcoin. It's almost like you go to look at Bitcoin structure and then you look at EOS. They're the same thing, man. It's the same picture. What's up, Mr. Shaver? You drinking Patron? Agave is definitely a no-no on keto. If I ever drink anything, it wouldn't be me drinking. It would be literally me just taking a shot because someone hit the wheel. Like, that's it. Oh, you'll see the SEC in college football. 40 draft picks in the first 3 rounds. That's a record for any conference. Boom. SEC pride, man. I don't even remember which one. Oh yeah, you want to look at this one, the old school? Yeah, we looked at this. There's not much to look at. It's a straight line up, but fantastically. Digibytes, DGB to BTC, kind of the one we're looking at because someone requested it. I don't know, a few nights ago. High to low, hit the 50% retrace like the Jesus man. I mean, literally. 217 sats. You hit 218 sats. So 1 Satoshi higher than the 50% retrace and no higher so far. So yeah, straight line up. Crazy as heck. Hey, you broke this. And again, you're just now hitting the 50% confluent with this valley from March of 2018, Bloody Sunday, I believe. I remember that day. Hardcore. It was a nasty day for all crypto and Bitcoin. Whew. Hey, there you go. That's it. It's Digibyte, your S coin. SEC West. Well, I mean, yeah, but I'm just saying, like, the whole SEC. It's reading a little bit. About to have to go to the bathroom. Holy crap. Keto for life. Brian Reichner. So what do you think about alcohol and keto? Like, I know that keto will stop, while you process the alcohol. But as soon as you're done processing that alcohol, you just go straight back to keto. So it's just like, that's not a big deal, really. What happened, Dan? Probably why it is a vague pronoun, Dan, with 2 A's. Interesting. Oh, I don't know, Ms. Schaffer. There are several. I mean, as long as there's no carbs, but even if it doesn't have carbs, your liver processes alcohol, I think it turns it into sugar, and then you start burning that off instead of, you know, ketones or whatever, and then once it's over, it goes right back to normal. No, you don't even want wine. Wine's a no-no. That's got carbs and sugar in it, whereas at least whiskey has literally 0 carbs. Yeah, Sandstrom. I don't know, man. Okay, so mysteries abound on this one. Will it... I mean, look at a high and the same high, and you got lower levels relative strength. It's like, oh my god, are we diverging here? Yeah. Maybe, man. Bryce, I'm sorry to hear that. I don't know how you can slip up and go to Taco Bell. Dude, once you get on this thing, you don't want to eat crap. Like, I don't want to eat crap food now. Dougie, you did keto for 4 months, lost 25 pounds. Then another point in your life, ate regular diet, lost 25 pounds. Yeah, I know. I mean, yeah, of course, it's low carb, for sure. So that means then brainwaves, if that's true, then I thought you metabolized alcohol into sugar or something, right? So that's completely fine then to drink a little whiskey on keto. It's fine. Oh yeah, I mean I cook every day pretty much, Brian, man, yeah. Keto is absolutely not bad for your liver. It's good for your liver. Oh, was that true, Tony, man? Ketosis, dude, doing the...
Is that a joint?
Alright, so let me, maybe we'll do some wheel spins or something when I get back from the bathroom. I don't know, though. I don't know, dude. Here's the chart on Bitcoin we haven't been looking at much today. I mean, it's because we've been looking at everything else. You know, altcoin's been kind of the talk of the town. And then, Bitcoin hasn't. It's been doing, it's literally up 0.2%. So let me do this. I'll be right back, and we'll talk. We'll think about something. Be right back. Hey man, piece of bread. Hey, how you doing? Yeah.
Bruh.
Who does this guy, man? Who does this guy think he is, dude? Okay. So there's like 41 minutes till your daily candle close on Bitcoin. Someone's asking, is it a difficult process getting into keto? It can be. You want to make sure before you start you have potassium, magnesium, and sodium supplements, because there's something called the keto flu that you get in the transition period that comes from a deficiency in magnesium, potassium, and sodium connect. Okay. I've heard about that, Brian, man. So Miss G. Sorry, stretching my jaw muscles. Oh my god, dude. Bill Murray's seen buying DGB at Starbucks drive-thru. Holy crap. Can't even believe it, man. What I do today, loaf around. Yeah, you know me, man. I'm always loafing around. Slice and dicing. There's Nikov, dude. Hey, Nikov, don't be arrogant and egotistical, man. Gab up. Do you have to take supplements the whole time you're on keto? I mean, you don't have to, but I think you should. I think it would be in your best interest to do that. I don't see it as like a detriment or a bad thing. So that's me, though. I mean, and there's another thing. It's like if you do keto to lose weight. I mean, and you're also healthy at the same time doing that. But I don't know, man. You can intermittent fast in keto, and it's like a streamlined way to lose weight too. But like if you're fasting, you certainly want to be making sure you're getting the proper nutrients. Yeah, Nico, man, that's my thing, man. Being an egotistical piece of bread, dude. Yeah. Diet tips in the stream title. Yeah, I guess so, man. All right. So what I'll do is maybe I'll do 2 spins for Jeremy and Chuggy Chug Face, and that'll be it. Okay. Look, man. It's been 2 weeks since someone's hit Chug, so you know how that goes. Here's 1. Chuggy Chug Face got wrecked anyway. Destroyed, man. Logan wrecked. Both of y'all get destroyed. Easiest play of my life. Alright. What a joke.
Bruh.
Most people don't eat nearly enough leafy greens. Yeah, and you should get supplements too, if you're not. What's up, Callie? Intermittent fasting can help speed up ketosis, yeah, but like, you know, for me, that's not. I don't like that idea. I mean, of fasting, intermittent fasting to start ketosis, because you want to be like, you know, acclimated and ready, and then after you're fat adapted, right? Your body, if you've never done it, you want to take the first couple weeks easy and make sure you're getting the right amount of calories. You don't want to start getting calorie deficiencies yet, because it's a critical time where your body's transforming, or again becoming fat adapted, because it's like your whole life you've been, you know, pulling from your glycogen, right, from your glucose, like where the glucose turns into glycogen, which is like, you know, it's like you store fat, right, but you got to burn up all the glycogen first. And then your body, after you burn that up, then starts creating ketones, right? Something like that. What's up, Jams? It does, Leon. It will. It can. But 16 hours is there's the 16-8 method, where you You have like a window you eat. So like, for instance, you can eat between like noon and 5 p.m. or something, and then you don't eat from 6 p.m. all the way to like noon of the next day, and then you can eat for 8 hours. But you know, it's like you have a period. There's like time frames where you eat. And so, like, yeah, a popular one, I've heard, is like where you fast in the evening, you eat like a big meal, and then you don't eat anything until noon the next day. Yeah, 16-8 works great. Hey, nice rhyme, dude. Bulletproof coffee. Yeah, the coconut oil stuff. Yeah, dudes. That the bulletproof stuff in your coffee with that coconut oil is a great way to transition into keto, I've read. You're FOMOing on food, Crypto Meme. I don't know, I feel like a lot of studies done if you fast, intermittently fast the right way, where you don't lose muscle mass, really. If you do the 16-8 and stuff, and then you eat plenty of protein, you get like your, what is it, your macros. You get all your macros in that frame of time.
If you get time, will you look at ACV 4 hours?
Always close being. Isn't that it? Aurora Cannabis? Always. Why are we looking at this crap, dude? Here you go. Look. Adrian, man. Nasty. Real nasty. This thing's just been beaten down. You're like, oh my god, double bottom maybe. Maybe a double bottom. Where are you though? There's like no support. It doesn't seem like there's any support on ACB until like maybe 58.9. Oh my god, 589, chat. It's a gift from the gods. Oh, you hit it. You hit that once, and now you're making a higher low maybe. Yeah, you're diverging, man. You might be. It's like a converging because of higher low. I don't know. It might be interesting. I mean, you're at levels where certainly there might be value, right? If we fib from this low, still doesn't matter. Like 95% retrace. There's Fibonacci. Yeah, you're screwed. So you might have some luck there on the daily and ACB. Yeah, sure, dude. Is that weekly look? Ugh. I mean, no help really on the weekly. You're just like, you know, the most oversold you've ever been, kind of. Yeah, that's not much help there. But that's like, you know, normally where reversals can occur. Yeah, maybe you got some help here. Nothing on the MACD really, but maybe a double bottom. Or a potential double bottom. Maybe, man. You need to break the downsloping resistance that you'd think, right? Oh, the channel. And it's not even really a good channel. I don't think. It's like, you know, you had it 1 and 2 and 3, and then you didn't move it, touch it, and then it's like you fell out. And now it's like, is that all the same? I don't think you can anchor 1 and 2 because the angle of descent was so steep that anchoring from the top doesn't really help. You have to anchor it from the bottom for it to make sense. And if you anchor this way, it's like you've broken out, right? Anchor 1 and 2, maybe not. Yeah, you're about to be. If you go 1 and 2 with the adjustment and still the same one on the top, then it's close, man. It's like you've walked out. Targets here, dude. I mean, this one might be. You'd have to play the daily and wait for like ever, because if you're gonna like Fibonacci from the top, which we have not found a bottom. You just definitely haven't found a bottom yet. You should go over that major peak up there because there's no other peaks. Below, I mean, you could understand 420 to 659 would be common retrace levels percentage wise. But dude, like, come on. You got to hit the 236 first to even have a valid anchor point at the downside. So I just, you can't say a bottom's in yet, but it does look like you might be potentially double bottoming. That's it. Okay. Here you go, dude. Destroyed. Easy. Adrian, sorry, man.
Bruh.
Dang, dude, what is a ghost ram, chat? Dude, oh my god. Are y'all seeing this, chat?
Hey man, can you hear me? Do I sound any different, man, right now? Just, let me know, man. I definitely sound a little different right now. Whoa, Unlucky, but you crazy, man. Sweet mother God.
Wow. Anyone else like this? This is a little bit better than a Viking hat, I do declare. Guess we'll save that one in the favorites. Not bad, dude. Very cool. So I think everything's waiting on a move from Bitcoin at this point. Is it going to Bart Simpson? Or is it going to flag? I mean, is it a flag or is it a Bart Simpson, man? At least we know the support resistances that are the most critical. You're just kind of in the middle, near the middle of the 7,400 and 7,780. I think that's... both are critical. You're stuck between. What's up, John? Moochie, man. Yeah, dude. Mortal Kombat, man. Yeah, that wick makes it looks more Bart Simpson-y because of that rejection wick up there. But you just never know, man. You don't know. There's nothing implying one thing or the other. But on Ethereum and Link, it's implying maybe a reversal to the downside. Oh man, is it loud? It's a little loud. I mean, that's probably better right there. Yeah, right now, Miami Dolphin, dude. Congratulations on Tua Tagovailoa. I think you'll enjoy his play until he gets hurt. Hopefully he doesn't. Pray he doesn't. Leon, it's just the market, man. No, this is it, dude. This is like, I think Bart Simpsons are the most prevalent in crypto. Wait, is there hype, Sir Charles? I don't know. Whatever, man. So just hanging out, like 28 minutes to go till your daily close. We've been live now for 1 hour and 30 minutes. If you're enjoying it, hit the like button, the bell, that sub, if you want. Doesn't matter. It's a Saturday stream. It's a whatever. IDC. But man, I think the one to watch of all of them might be Ethereum or Link. Okay, man, you are making these slightly higher highs. Your divergence continues. You are upsloping in consolidation, converging trend lines near the top, near the apex. And after a really nice rally that's lasted over a month now. So you could be in for it, man. You could be in for a reversal of this area. If you break it, you could have a huge run to the upside, but the 4 hours implying, look at this, each high. Seriously, man. Look at this continuation of the divergence the whole freaking way. It's just like, it's hard to argue. Okay, man. It doesn't get much better than this, but whatever. Bart Job, probably not. Dude, Brandon, you're asking about fibbing from 10.5 because it's the previous major discernible swing high, and that's normally the way you do it. Okay, man. I don't know. Like, there's just not much else to do. Like, the markets are closed besides crypto. We've looked at most of them, and you know, whatever. I'm just gonna go and chill out, go cook a steak. And just relax, man. Take a load off. We've just been hanging out. Okay. Holy crap, today is the anniversary of Chernobyl. 3.6 broken. Not great, not terrible. Is it really? I know it's close. Tomorrow's the anniversary, not today. Tomorrow. Wow. Chat, that's crazy. We need to have something, but I don't know. I'm glad it's not today, so at least we have some sort of, I mean, I can be like, hey, we can make it Chernobyl themed. I don't know if we have enough time to make it Chernobyl themed, though. Oh, is there like a, oh my god, man, come on. I don't think there's anything good. No, no way. There's no scientist. No, no way to amplify it. All you're seeing is the head of a dragon. Huh? Oh man, I don't know. I mean, it could be the same thing. I don't know. Ethereum's and links are much better looking. Ukraine is already tomorrow, so technically, Brandon. Yeah, I guess so, because it happened really, really early in the morning. I mean, there was no, you know, daylight. When, you know, we might rewatch Chernobyl tonight in honor of that. Seems like it could be a good idea. All right, y'all. I'm gonna get out of here. Thanks so much for likes, love, support, contributions, everything. Y'all amazing. I'll be back. Till next time. Respect the TA.
You should leave immediately.
My name is JP. I'm a robot. I like robots. I have a robot vagina.
Adios, turd nuggets.